Hey guys, what's up? Jesse the Intimidator here. I just posted a video on turtle care, and when I was going through YouTube seeing what other care videos were out there, I saw something that I thought I might want to clear up. There are a lot of people asking the question, do I clean my turtle shell or don't I? In my opinion, yes. If for captive water turtles, at least, you should keep their shells clean. And the experts are saying online that no, you don't need to clean their shells, because in the wild the shell is coated with algae, which provides camouflage and provides food for fish, which I agree on, and then in turn the turtle can eat the fish that are trying to eat the algae on its shell, and I agree with all that 100%. But that is a wild turtle. Whenever you have a captive turtle that's not in fresh water at all times, not in flowing water, and doesn't have the day and night transitions, has a constant light on, which you shouldn't leave your light on constantly, but some people do, then that will cause the algae to grow out of control. And then you need to clean your turtle shell, because then if that algae builds up too much, your turtle can develop a case of what is called shell rot. And in captive turtles, shell rot can be dangerous and fatal. My turtle had a case of shell rot. I'll show you his shell here in a minute. And if I wouldn't have fixed it, he would have been dead. And that is basically when large chunks of the shell fall off, and the shell is pretty much starting to disintegrate from the amount of algae and bacteria on the shell. And you need veterinary care to get rid of the shell rot. But if you don't get rid of it, it'll eventually weaken the shell so much that it'll kill the turtle. And turtles can't live without their shells. So, I'll show you here what Myrtle had. Okay, this is Myrtle. You can see right there behind his head, his shell looks deformed, and that's where a really large chunk fell off. But then also, at his rear legs, you can see how there are pretty good sized chunks missing in the very back. And if he hadn't been treated, that would have eventually gotten to the point where it would have just eaten away his whole shell and killed him. Okay, there you go. I showed you some of his shell, what it looks like, and I agree with the professionals to an extent. Like I said, they're referring to turtles in the wild that have natural conditions that help maintain the algae level and everything. But as far as captive turtles, I strongly suggest that you clean their shells. And when I clean his shell, all I do is I take him back to the bathtub. I get a very gentle stream of lukewarm water coming out of the spigot, and then I take a soft toothbrush and I scrub, and very lightly scrub in circles. I do the top of his shell, the sides, and the bottom. And what that algae does too is it can injure them in a way whenever they're shedding their shells. It flakes off in chunks. Sometimes the algae can even grow up under that and pry that off. So that's another thing to look out for. If you notice that your turtle's shell is starting to, he's shedding his shell and the little bits are flaking off, and you notice a bunch of algae under there, try to gently clean it out from under there, but do not pry off the flake. Just let it on there, it'll fall off on its own. Sometimes if you rip them off, you'll do more harm than good. So Sorry this video is a little unorganized. I didn't even plan on filming it. I just got on there and I saw all these professionals saying things that I don't necessarily agree on, and a lot of people leaving confused comments to those videos. So I'm hoping this is of some help. If not, feel free to message me, email me, leave a comment. I'll do my best to reply. If you want to see anything else in a video as far as turtle care or care of any other animal, just let me know. I'll do my best to put that up soon. And thanks for subscribing to my subscribers. Leave some comments and subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. Later.